Hello, and
Welcome to
The Nerd Cave.
brought to you by Spotify and YouTube.
Please follow and subscribe.
So, guys, welcome again to the Nerd Cave podcast.
this is episode number 3.
Or as we might be calling it,
Level three?
3.
I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Anyway, what's should we start out today's topic with?
Well, like we said last episode, probably Prey.
We'll start out with a little Prey review. Or review/talk.
Yeah. Talk review. I don't know.
Whatever this turns into.
Yeah.
So, we'll start out with Shancy Boy. What did you think of it?
Okay. I didn't know we were going to start with me, but I got this. It's been a little bit since I've, watched Predator versus Alien. God damn this.
This is staying in, bro.
No.
Fine, I'll start it off if you want.
Prey.
Prey. Really good film. I think, it's one of my favorite Predator film-wise. Because they did do, 4 or 5?
Yes. I want to say 4.
4 or 5, somewhere around there. But, it was kind of interesting seeing it in a different era that wasn't, modern, kind of,
Yeah, it was kind of cool to see it in that primitive.
Yeah, that Predator, the primitive one, was cool.
I still want to know what skull he was wearing.
That skull was one of the coolest things, I gotta say. It was interesting.
One of the coolest things, some of those kill scenes were...
That fight scene. Oh.
I don't know if we should... We're going to put a spoiler alert in here.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case, because one of us was probably going to spoil something.
It's probably me.
Because some of those scenes, just the... For it being a Hulu original, I believe.
It is on Hulu.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a Hulu original, but...
Well, with Hulu getting it, I'm going to say I think it's under the Hulu original.
To be honest, I'm going to be very honest with you. That should have been a theater release.
100% the CGI was on point.
It was beautiful.
They missed out on that.
To be honest, it was kind of cool. It coming, how it started out. Back then in the Comanche era, that was cool.
That was cool. It's nice to see. Dude, we need more period pieces.
Yes. I'm
Because
telling you, you make the next Predator movie, it better be medieval times.
medieval Predator.
Predator running around with a claymore would be kind of interesting.
How would that work? I'm trying to think how that would work. In my mind, it doesn't compute.
You know me, I just like medieval stuff.
Yeah, you'll bring anything into medieval.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I will.
But, back on topic, that movie. Acting-wise, some of the best in any of the Predator films.
Yes. Agreed. What do you think?
I thought the movie was great. It's been a while since I've seen a Predator movie. It was way different than any other Predator movie. But Prey, hands down, it's in my top 10 of
All-time
movies.
films or Predator movies?
Of all
Jeez.
films.
That's a high...
I really liked it.
I don't even know what mine is.
Me neither. That was...
So you gotta realize me and you, we've been alive longer than him.
God, make it sound ancient.
I can... Okay, boomer.
I'm not a boomer, thank you.
Okay, boomer. Something a boomer would say.
I really hate you both. But Prey, the places they chose to shoot
Yes.
were gorgeous.
Oh. It was true to the era of what it was.
100%.
That ending fight scene.
Yes.
Oh my God, probably one of the best fight scenes of any modern day movie.
Yes.
We're all watching this movie together, and we were on the edge of our seats.
It was.
I do recall us rewinding that fight scene 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
'Cause it just
100%.
like catches you off guard.
Who is the actress that played the lead role?
That's a good question.
Because whoever that is, she should definitely get more roles just off of her performance in that movie. I would like to see her in more action style roles. Like her choreography, and whoever the choreographer was in that deserves an award.
There's so many things I could say about this new Prey movie, but it would just be spoiling the movie.
It really would be.
Her name is Amber Midthunder.
That's kind of a cool name.
That is a dope name. It's distributed by Disney Plus and Hulu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
That
Disney
explains a
owns.
lot.
I think Disney owns 50% of Hulu, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Which is, I'm pretty sure, where they're putting a lot of their rated R content on is Hulu.
Surprisingly, Disney Plus did just add 3 rated R movies to
Did
it.
they?
Yeah.
Good.
Deadpool was one of them.
Good job, Disney.
Actually, both Deadpools.
They're both on there?
Yeah.
I need to go look on Disney. But, yeah, but probably,
That
I'd say,
fight choreographer, the fight choreography, the story behind it.
the cinematography, bro.
Oh,
It is gorgeous. Like, everything about that movie was good.
to me, I'd probably rate that to, like, my own. I would probably say like a 9.8.
I was going to say a 9, so,
It was a really, really good film.
yes.
I
yes.
can't disagree with that.
Then, like I said, that should have been in the theaters.
100% that movie would have made money.
It would have made bank.
I want to know what Hulu paid to get that movie, but because I've watched it twice since then.
I think about the same.
I need to go back and rewatch it.
It is so good. It's set in that era that I actually love that era. So
Pioneer era.
the pioneer, the Native Americans, like that whole. Oh, then I can't go. I can go on and on about the cinematography about it. It is so good.
Was there a bunch of CGI?
There had to be some.
There was. Oh,
Well,
for-
definitely.
I don't
for the
think it was
Predator
overkill,
itself,
though.
I'm pretty sure it was CGI.
Yeah, the Predator, especially not the costume. I think there was a dude actually in a costume,
Was there?
but
'Cause
when
I
we're
saw
talking
it
about the
behind
CGI
scenes.
was
Yeah.
definitely the CGI part. Mostly that I mostly recognize would have to be him going invisible,
Yeah,
because that.
you'd have to have CGI for his invisibility, which was pretty seamless. But
I'm pretty sure it was a dude in a costume.
I think so, because I looked up the behind the scenes to try to figure out what mask they were using, like what animal they based it off of, and I still can't figure that
yeah,
out.
we still can't. None of
I'll
us can.
show a picture if I can find one. I would show like a clip of behind the scenes, but we're not trying to get any more copyright.
We will try to avoid
Anymore.
copyrights. Anything you guys need to say more about the film? Because I'm actually excited to get into our next topic.
I'd probably have to say I'd agree with you. It's up there, one of my favorites. I wouldn't say top 10, because to be honest with you, like I said earlier, I have no clue what's on my top 10.
Yeah, I'd actually have to think about that. That might be a good topic for a future episode.
That I'd have to sit down probably for a couple days and try to figure out.
Top 10 most. How would we?
Top 10 favorite films of,
All time.
all time for us.
Yeah, that one we're gonna pin that one.
Yeah. I'm going to write that one down.
We'll hit that maybe in a future episode. But you guys got any more on Prey or?
Right?
Because I'm really excited for this next.
No, I think
Segment.
this is a good transition to the next segment.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Which our next segment was one we talked about in the last one.
Chances Corner.
Chances Corner.
Chances Corner.
Chances Corner.
Dun-dun-dun.
Today on Chances Corner,
Brought to you by Chance.
which I think we decided it was Akira.
Akira.
1988. Japan release.
Japan release, U.S. release, 1990. What did you think of it?
I thought this movie was great. Probably by far one of my favorite anime films. I haven't seen much, so
We'll
You
change
know,
that.
Oh,
it's
that's
probably a top 10 as well. I gotta say that opening scene, the motorcycle chases and the motorcycle
With the
gang,
Jokers.
Oh,
it
dude.
it was so awesome.
The
with
clowns.
that explosion.
Oh, it was the clowns, yeah.
Yeah.
And it took place in what, World War III?
After
Just
World War
after?
III.
After
Okay,
World War
after.
III, they call it Neo Tokyo.
Yeah,
Tokyo,
Oh,
that's
dude.
right.
That gives me like Mad Max and Cyberpunk vibe. I love it.
100%. And
100%.
also,
That is my
Cyberpunk.
stuff.
it's one of those that brings me back to my childhood, as weird as it sounds, that movie. I remember watching that movie when I was a teenager.
That was a while ago.
I know
funny.
I just watched this movie, but when was the last time you guys watched Akira?
See, I
Last time I watched it was probably a couple days ago.
yeah,
Okay,
I went
so
back
you have
and
seen it recently.
yeah, I
But
went,
before that was probably a couple years.
So it's a longer movie. It's just over 2 hours, and
yeah.
it went by quick. I mean, quick.
And with me, I think the last time I watched it, well, I watched it last night just to give myself a refresher. But before that, I've owned the movie, and I think it's been like 5 years since I've watched it.
I want to own it again.
I want to get one for the studio.
I want to get a figurine for it.
I want-
Ike and him. Oh,
I want Kaneda's jacket.
And a funny story, when I was watching it, I was originally watching it in Japan,
Japanese.
Japanese.
I got you.
you watched it in sub.
I did watch it in subbed. And it took me probably 10 to 15 minutes to like be like, when is it gonna like transition into English?
But you got it into English.
I
so
did
I figured it
eventually.
out eventually.
On shout out to Tubi, I think that's how you say it.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's on there for free with ads.
it's also on
so-
Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
It's also on Hulu.
Yeah, when I was gonna say the budget for that film was only like $9 million,
Which is,
and in yen it's 1.1 billion yen.
and they made what, like,
Box office was 49 million.
yeah, so they made a
For that
killing.
era, yeah,
Because that's up there with Titanic numbers, I believe.
yeah.
Well, not close to Titanic numbers, because Titanic is just in a different league of movies. But for an animated film back then, that's
That's pretty killer.
because it made decent numbers in the U.S. as well.
Yeah. Well, me telling you, what was it? The box office 49 million.
Yeah, was that the U.S. numbers?
Yeah, that was U.S. numbers.
And that's back then is unheard of for
Yeah.
a anime. So that just shows you what kind of impact.
Do you have a favorite scene about it?
Favorite scene. Let me think about this.
Why he's thinking? How about you?
Oh, that one's hard too, because I love the whole movie. But honestly, it might be when Tetsuyo fights the children.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Oh yeah. You know, the first time I watched it, those kids creeped me out.
Oh, 100.
That was like, all right, like I got Professor X vibes from the kid in the chair, that floating.
Yeah.
But yeah, for a film that came out in 1988 in the Japanese market and then coming out in the U.S. for 1990, did pretty well.
The animation still holds up, dude.
Oh yeah.
It is so good. Like nowadays they try to do that 3D animation style, and which when it comes to my anime, I hate.
What about Spider-Man though? Miles Morales?
We're talking about anime here.
Okay, I mean it's animation.
That was a good one you're talking about, but yeah.
That they used 3D animation for that.
Yeah, but I
They
don't
did
know.
the style that they did that one in was.
The style when it comes to anime, I could be wrong. It could just be me, but the 3D animation style
Well, like, me and you, we grew up on the old school anime, hand drawn,
Yes.
2D, all that.
The Studio Ghibli
Yeah,
style. But,
and then, you got the newer stuff.
There is some good 3D animation style anime. But we'll get to that in a minute. Let's get back on Akira.
On Akira. So, I know you guys are transitioning back to me, so I haven't had enough time to process my favorite scene, but that intro, when they're all riding in, and then like they crash into
And
the kid.
With Kanada's bike.
The what?
He's talking about
Tetsuyo's
Tetsuyo's, yeah.
Yeah, when he ran into the kid trying to catch up to the
Okay,
clowns.
maybe my favorite scene was when he stole his bike. When Akira stole
Oh.
his bike, and then the rival gang is chasing after him.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
And
That
then they
was a
start
great
beating
scene.
him up. That scene, yeah, that's my
And he
favorite
comes up
scene.
calling him stupid and all that for stealing his bike.
I mean, he's getting his ass
I
kicked.
think that's one of my favorite
He
things. I love
somehow just kicks him right off that bike going,
like 40, 50. I gotta say, though, it's one of my favorite things is that bike, how
Oh.
they did it.
yeah.
Just the style of art, how they did it through. It moved fluent. I loved
It
it.
moved fluent. It still holds up. Like, I could literally watch that and
I can watch that 100 times.
I could never tell that it was made in, what is that, 30 years ago?
88 and it's 22, yeah, something like that.
I mean, you could tell me that movie was made like 15 years ago, and I would believe it.
Like, that, and they're talking about an animated like a series is what I've been reading on.
Really?
Yeah, like they're gonna do like a story series with Akira,
That'd be kind of interesting.
as long as they don't mess it up and they keep it that art style.
Yeah, that's the thing about anime is like if they redo stuff and they mess up the art style, it's like, come on.
Like they keep turning it that 3D animation style I was talking about, and it's just, I'm not a fan of it. I'm sorry.
They could keep it the same anime style, the same everything, artwork, and make
It works
show
because it's
off of
that
it.
darker,
It
gritty
works.
animation style that
Like I said, it's that Mad Max meets Cyberpunk. It's
Yeah.
like it's
meets
that-
anime.
Exactly. Which you hear about they're doing a Cyberpunk. Netflix is doing a Cyberpunk anime.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. Saw that the other day and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
So, are we gonna end Chance's Corner here
Like
and go
with
into the
Keanu
anime?
Reeves, Cyberpunk.
I wish. I don't know. I saw something about it. It was like a certain style of it. But before we end chances, we should probably get them to do another one.
Ooh. We were talking in the last episode. We were talking about Marvel movies, and Blade got brought up, and he had no idea who Blade was.
This is gonna be my punishment. I'm making you watch.
It's not a punishment; it is a
Another-
gift.
It is a
Okay.
really good film.
Is it similar to Akira, where it's like it's an older movie, but like
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes.
I think it's 90s.
It's I want to say 93 or 92. I might be wrong here,
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
but it is. Blade is a vampire that kills other vampires. So this
It's known as the Daywalker.
should be
Okay.
up.
I'm getting like JoJo vibes.
98.
Say vampire.
Ooh, I was way off.
98.
Oh.
And then the second one was
okay.
2002, and then the third one was 2004.
Now there's the question: do we make him watch all three?
I think he should just watch the first one.
The original.
I'm not watching all three. I'll watch
No.
the first one.
You
and I'll
say
see
that
where
and you'll watch
takes
the
me.
first one, and
See,
then
that
you'll
would be
wanna-
like me making it be mean and making him watch all of One Piece.
We're gonna do that.
All
Just
1,000
kidding.
episodes.
1,032, actually.
Oh, mistaken. 1,032. Okay.
Hey, I'm rewatching it.
I know. I'm still 32 episodes behind.
So this is the end of Chance's Corner, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You will watch Blade for the next one.
I will watch Blade. Got
It's-
some homework to do.
Totally, it's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably watch it too, just like we did Akira.
I don't remember. Oh, I can't remember who was Hellboy. Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Was
Yeah.
he was in the first one, wasn't he?
In the first Hellboy.
No, first Blade.
Is that the first or?
It's the first or second.
But yeah, I think he is.
He's in one of them.
Okay,
Getting sidetracked.
as you do.
I know I do.
But we're gonna end Chance's Corner here.
We're gonna go into a new, something different. We'll
We
probably.
were talking about anime just a second ago, and
I think we should go into that.
yeah, I'm gonna probably rant on about 3D animation and how bad I don't like it, but
New season of the last season of Attack on Titan. That's what they did. They switched it to 3D animation.
there's another reason I probably.
Or no,
won't
sorry, it was CGI.
CGI.
They
CGI
CGI'd
is
the Titans.
CGI is different from 3D.
Yeah, I forgot they CGI'd the Titans.
I can only get to episode 7 of Attack on Titan, but
There's
We're-
different reasons why.
Did I
yeah,
make it
that's
further than you in Attack on Titan.
probably.
I probably made it further than you.
Or I haven't finished the first season.
Yeah, I at least made it to like the 3rd episode of the 2nd season.
As much as I want to get that anime to,
It's a good, don't get me wrong, it's a good show. It's just we had a, I don't know how to explain it, but
like,
I don't want to put a friend on fire, but when you talk about it all the time, that's all you say. That kind of, tells you. That was my problem.
I just couldn't get into it, which is weird because it's that darker, grittier style that I like, but
Yeah, I get you.
that they need to stop taking all my classics and turning them 3D.
Well, I know who's gonna dislike this episode.
That's fine.
Nobody will ever see the dislikes anyway.
Yeah, true.
Can we turn that off?
They're
It's
off.
already off by default.
YouTube turned them off.
Oh, did they?
Nobody can see dislikes on any video anymore.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Interesting.
But back on our anime talk. A good 3D animation anime, if neither one of you have seen it, is Ajin.
How did I get this?
Never
I haven't
seen,
seen
it.
it.
Which is one of those Netflix original animes.
I remember you telling me about this.
It's so good if you can get past the 3D animation style.
I'm
Is
probably
that
good.
the one with like the alligator?
No, that one's
Oh.
good too.
Okay.
What is that one called? Jesus. I can't think of what that's called, but it's so good. But anyway, now that we're on anime, anything you want to think about that besides 3D
list.
animation? Because I can rant on it and how bad it is.
I don't really, trying to think, like,
Any recent anime you've watched recently that
one I got into was, trying to remember. I think it's called Skeleton Knight in Another World.
I've seen?
I'm weird. I like some.
You like the lighter. I like the dark.
Oh, there's. Oh. If we want to talk about dark, I do have a favorite dark one. We'll talk about Goblin Slayer if you want.
We'll leave that for another episode.
Yeah.
Because we both can go on about that one.
I love that
I've
show.
only seen the first episode of Goblin Slayer.
I'm sorry. I
That's
told
all I
you.
need to see.
I told you I'm sorry.
And you watch, what, 5 episodes of JoJo?
5 episodes now of JoJo.
I think I'm 2 seasons in on that.
I have not started watching it.
The first season, it's a very good show.
Everybody said it's like boring.
Yeah,
It's
like
hard to get into, but I mean, I was the complete opposite.
it gets better. Like I had a hard time watching the first season. That's just me. But I pulled through. I pushed through it, and then I hit the second one, and I started liking it more.
That's kind of how I was with, like, Fate. First
That's one anime I haven't been able to get into.
It's good. You should really. I think you would really like it.
I know I would. I've seen parts and clips of it. Because the one clip I've seen that I liked involved Leonidas.
It's again, it's that darker, like,
Yeah.
gritty
Like Claymore.
Claymore. If you guys, you know how much I love Claymore.
I know. The Claymore and
Wolf's Rain? Wolf's Rain.
Wolf Rain. I don't know why I think Wolf Bane.
Wolf's Rain. Again, it's one of those one season fucking animes that are fantastic.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Well, I know with you, like your opinion on some of those is like a lot of the one season animes are really good. Those
Samurai Champloo,
Oh, I love that. Oh,
Outlaw Star.
I haven't got to watch it. It's on my list to watch.
What else?
There's a bunch.
I want to say Afro Samurai isn't one season, but I think it is.
I've seen some of that.
It's
I'd say take some notes on these. Like these
Yeah.
are some good animes to watch.
they're only one season too, so it's not gonna take you a
Already?
long time
No,
to
I
watch
did.
them.
I can't. I've watched a lot of episodes of certain ones.
Now I'm curious.
Oh yeah. Oh, I meant like One Piece wise. Like I've seen.
Oh,
those
you're talking about like the long
ones that have like multiple seasons.
running animated series.
Yeah. It's not the longest, but it's one.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I've seen a lot of those long running animes, but a lot of them are so good when they're just that one season, leaving you wanting more.
Why are you guys looking at me? You want me to start listing off the animes? that
What
I've
have you seen actually?
Yeah.
Okay, so as a kid, I've seen Soul Eater. I didn't quite finish it, but I have seen Soul Eater.
It's one I have finished.
Naruto. So
Yeah.
Naruto.
I finished
I
it.
love Naruto.
I guess we can add JoJo to the list. Akira, which is a movie, not a show.
That still
I've
counts.
Still an anime.
seen season 1 of Beastars, which I think you've
I
seen.
haven't.
I've only seen a couple
A
episodes.
couple episodes.
I haven't. I
seen
want to.
Season 1 of it. What other animes have I seen? There's probably more. Just they're not coming to the top of my head.
See, like the animes I like are like the adventure ones, like you
Yeah.
know, like I said, there's Skeleton Knight from a different world, Don Machi, or in English would be Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? It's a funny one. Goblin Slayer.
Interesting title.
Yeah, it is. It's a
I see a
you see it typing.
yeah, you're them knight.
Yeah, well, I am a knight. But yeah, no, like I like those stuff, but like with me, like One Piece, like that was I grew up watching that.
Is that your intro to anime?
My intro to anime? No. My intro to anime was probably like Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Z, or probably Cowboy Bebop.
Okay, I've seen.
No,
I've seen
actually,
Dragon
no.
Ball.
Another.
Inuyasha.
Oh,
I watched that a
Inuyasha.
lot when I was little because I would watch that in like I think 3rd grade. I'd stay up until like 3 o'clock in the morning to watch stuff like that because they had a Toonami, which was
Yeah,
I loved it.
that's what everybody, I think, Western wise,
Yeah.
our intro to a lot of people's intro to anime is Toonami,
But yeah, like I'm into like that stuff. Like another one, 7 Deadly Sins.
which is another Netflix original.
Yes, and I still need to finish it.
I think Netflix is kind of killing it with their anime.
Yes, they are. They're killing it with a lot of it because there's a lot of good stuff on there, and then they have some good shows on there like JoJo.
Yeah,
They started putting One Piece on there.
they started putting Naruto, I believe.
Yes, I don't know. It was Oh crap!
I don't know if Shippuden's on there, but I know.
I think it's just Naruto. Is it full? I don't know. Is Full Metal Alchemist on there?
It was. I don't know if it still is, but it might be.
That's
Full
probably
Metal-
another one I grew up on watching too.
Full
Definitely.
Metal and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood were on there.
Full Metal Brotherhood. That's one you recommended for me, right?
Yes, because it follows the manga better.
Okay.
And talking about animes coming up, I know you're excited for Bleach.
Oh, I can't wait.
And if I remember right, I saw it. It should be out probably next month,
Yes.
which means I got a lot to catch up on.
And then, if I'm not mistaken, they are bringing back Yu Yu Hakusho as well.
That's another one I grew up on. I had a lot of those cards.
Not Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho had cards.
Did they have cards?
Yes, they did. I have a crap ton.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have to find them and I'll show you. I have
really
some.
want to see this because I've seen every episode.
Let's see.
We got our resident over here, a resident noob that has no idea what we're talking about.
No, I find this hysterical.
Yeah, they had a card game.
So, oh no, I think I do remember that.
Let's see.
Um,
Yeah. Here's one of the trading cards. You can still buy them on Amazon. What?
Speaking of trading cards, have you seen that Dragon Ball has trading cards?
Yeah, they had those a long time ago
Did you
too.
see that Final Fantasy?
No, I did not see that one.
Oh, I have my deck at home, bro.
But yeah, no, they. Yeah, here.
Oh, I think I do remember that, and just
Yeah, I have a bunch because I was going through my cards a while ago and I saw them and I was like, whoa.
Oh,
And my brother's like, they had Yu Yu Hakusho, and I was like,
See,
yeah.
it's just not one of those things.
And then
that-
my little brother freaked out because that's his favorite series in the whole wide world.
It's so good, bro.
I still owe him that for Christmas. I was going to get him all the seasons.
You might want. From what I understand, is they're bringing that back as well. So-
That'd be cool.
They're bringing back some of those classics, as long as they don't mess with the animation style too much.
Oh, like Inuyasha, they did a whole new series with his
I
daughter.
still haven't seen it.
I forgot the name of it. I've been wanting to watch it.
What else?
It's something princess, I think.
Princess Mononoke.
No,
No,
that's
but-
Studio
That's
Ghibli.
another
Studio
anime I
Ghibli,
know,
which-
That's a good
That'll
one.
be on your Chances Corner list.
but is it?
somewhere.
Okay.
A lot of Studio Ghibli that you probably haven't seen will probably be on that list.
I think I've seen one or two Studio Ghibli's.
You I believe you watched.
We did
Spirited
a
Away.
theater. Spirited Away. That is it.
Ooh, there you go.
I
You guys
hate-
watched that at the theater?
Yeah.
We did.
I'm jealous.
I hate to go back to Akira, but
Oh, that's fine.
I think that I wish I would have seen that in theaters. I wish I was born
I
in
have-
1988 or 1990 and be able to watch that in
That would
theaters.
be,
Would
that
have
would
been
be so cool.
awesome.
We can do that, just the three of us. Just saying.
I do have.
That's true.
Yeah. You know, another one that we saw that was cool, I will have to mention, a good, newer anime that we liked was Demon Slayer.
Oh, dude, Demon Slayer is if it continues on the path it's going,
Next
It-
season's January.
it could be considered one of the best new big three.
Yeah. I'd have to say.
I'm still confused on what the original big three is, but
I know a lot of people say it's Naruto, Dragon Ball, and something else.
some people will even out Dragon Ball and saying Dragon Ball is in a class of its own,
Yeah.
and saying it's
Well, because
Naruto.
technically it wasn't a class in its own before.
They're saying Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece are the big three.
Yeah. Well, One Piece did come out in 98. And, I'm with you on there. I'm confused on that. But, I was going to say, movie-wise, too, like, when they did the Mugen Train, when we watched that in theater,
It's so good.
oh, man, I was so happy.
Oh, it was fantastic.
I know one of the next ones I want to watch in the theater, hopefully, would be Goblin Slayer, the movie I got. I think it's called something Crown.
I still need to finish the rest of Goblin Slayer, but
no. There's a bunch we got to finish.
there's a lot of series I gotta finish too. But
I know
that's
Claymore's one of them for me. I got to start Wolf's
Rain.
Rain. I almost said Wolfsbane again.
It's so good.
That'd be good ones for you.
Yeah, 'cause they are one season animes.
They're like 25 or 26 episodes or
Yeah.
something.
24
Okay.
episodes.
Like one of my favorite that's of one season is Cowboy Bebop.
I love Cowboy Bebop.
That's
What-
that's
I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop, but I heard a lot of talk about the new Netflix
I
Cowboy Bebop movie.
I still haven't watched any of it. I hear it's bad.
I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to live action movies of anime.
Me too. I watched 5 minutes of the Full Metal and I just couldn't get past it.
It's like there's a reason why they just need to be kept anime.
And there's a reason why they keep trying to turn all these animes into live action.
The next one's One Piece.
Is because Hollywood has no original ideas anymore.
Yeah.
But we're going to leave that for another subject, another time. I think we are going to end this episode here. I think this would be a good spot to end it.
I think so. You know.
I think so. We'll see you
We
guys.
got some homework for some of us. Some of us need to finish some animes.
Yeah. I think, well, I'm going to thank the viewers for listening to us. Thanks from the Nerd Cave.
Thank you for listening to us blabber about, stuff that we like and all that.
And if you do like us, please follow us on Spotify and
YouTube.
you subscribe on YouTube. Leave us a comment on YouTube. Telling
Maybe
us what
throw us some topic ideas or something.
we are all down for some topic ideas.
We love suggestions because it's good, it's good seeing what you guys send to tell us what sometimes to talk about because it changes up stuff.
Well, that will be us signing out then.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.